So some things so far that I have learned, I need an additional little spare bed in case one of the girlies needs to stay in like an emergency, like a boy emergency or something. I fucking love B&M. Wait till I tell you and show you the stuff that I've thrifted. This is gonna be my new filming space. Okay, so this is going well already. I've already thrifted something. But okay, so this is my current little sitch in the filming room. Gorgeous little coasters at B&M. £2.50. I thrifted these from someone who was selling them. It looks so good in here. Hi, I'm in my new flat. Guys, I'm in my new flat. There's shit everywhere. I actually got the keys like a few days ago. I'm not gonna lie, did I plan to vlog more? Yes, absolutely I did. But it's not really been the experience that I've seen people who do moving vlogs online. Also, I'm not gonna lie, but like there's not really been much to show other than us literally lagging boxes up loads of stairs. I'm going to show you some cute little bits and bobs that I've picked up recently from different various places. I mean, this for me is, I just think this is like what dreams are made of. This I thought would be really nice in the bathroom instead of this, because that's ugly. No one wants to look at that. Also some cute little bits that I think the girlies will like. These mugs, these are from Dunelm. I've got these in the pink colour and I've also got them in like the white colour. I feel like they are super cute together. And then I've also got these glasses. These were also from Dunelm and I think they are absolutely gorgeous. They're like iridescent. Tonight, what am I doing? I am pretty much just waiting for Jack to finish the gym so we can run to IKEA. And now I'm pretty much just starting to integrate little bits and pieces here and there. I've got my cup of tea stuff for any guests. Other than that, I can offer you absolutely fuck all. I will show you where we're up to with furniture so far, because there's not really much furniture in here at the minute, but this is going to be my new filming space. So this is what the room looks like when you come in. These are obviously going to be like my pack straws, which are all here yet to go in. That's getting done tomorrow, and then I'm going to have like a lovely nice table here. I've also managed to bag myself a room which is going to be a walk-in wardrobe, which I have literally always wanted. Could I have made it into a spare room? Yes. Could I have made it into anything else? Yes, I could. Did I want to? Absolutely fucking not. Because I've literally utilised this so much better. Everyone's like, Josie, get yourself a little spare bed, get yourself a little sofa bed. No, I don't want it. I'm not interested. I want to have a walk-in wardrobe, and so a walk-in wardrobe I shall have. At the minute, this is literally all it is, just like this mirror, and then I'm thinking that my wardrobes are gonna go in this like alcovey area here, which is getting built tomorrow. There's definitely room to like put a sofa bed as well, but I'm thinking that I might save this as like an additional little filming space where I can have like a stand-on clothing rail sort of thing and like film cute fashion content in here and stuff, but I've not decided yet. I'm sure I probably will realise very quickly that, you know, I need an additional little spare bed in case one of the girlies needs to stay in like an emergency, like a boy emergency or something. She can stay with me. Like, me and my friends share a bed. It's not an issue, never has been an issue. I have a confession. It has been about 5 days maybe since I last picked up this fucking camera. What, actually, you know what, I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat because I actually have places to sit now. Let me show you these chairs. So ignore the coat situation, but these, how good are these? I thrifted these from someone who was selling them. I've got 2 of them. They also come with seat covers as well. And I mean, as you can see, I'm making good progress. Things are coming along swimmingly. Priorities are 110% in order. As you can see, it's chaos over here, but I couldn't wait any longer to order this table and essentially get it set up and like dressed a little bit. So some things so far that I have learned is that either I am just especially like not good at like organizing things in terms of like being able to vlog whilst doing something as stressful as moving and like being between 2 places, because how people have done all these moving vlogs, I've just got no idea. I have got no idea, because honestly, I don't know if it's a me problem, and maybe it is, because honestly, I could not have thought of anything more stressful than just asking myself, just like expecting myself to like vlog for the past week while this has been going on. Honestly, all the boring stuff's done basically now, which I think is better in my opinion, because now we can just get onto like the fun things, and I can show you like things that I've bought and like cute little bits and bobs like these. I'm sure everybody probably would rather see these than see me like carrying furniture up the fucking stairs. Do you know what I'm saying? Really random, but you know, I'll just show you. These were from HomeSense. I also want to show you that I did actually go for a literal flying visit to London like the other day, and I ended up actually coming there and back on the same day when I actually was meant to stay over and had a hotel paid for it and all that. different story for a different day. But this I actually got in Urban Outfitters. So when I was at my hotel, I realised I hadn't brought a toothbrush with me, so I went looking for Tesco. Now just at the end of the road next to the Tesco did happen to be an Urban Outfitters, so obviously I went in, bought myself some pyjamas because I was just feeling sorry for myself. Basically found this book. So you are currently leaning on my coffee table, and I thought this would be so cute to put on the coffee table. So this is one of the burn after writing books. It's basically just like an empty book with like loads of different things in it. So for example, on this page, top 5 places in the world, top 5 cities, and it's designed so that you can fill it all in yourself. And then I don't really know why it says like burn it, because I think it's like a cute thing to keep, but besides that, I'm actually just going to keep this on my coffee table, and when people come round, I'm going to ask them to like fill in a page or two, just like pick a random page and fill it in, and then sign it off with their name, and then I want to keep it and obviously like read through it and see people's answers and stuff. So I thought that was like a cute little addition. Also got to give a shout out to my girlie Jess from To The Moon. I bought some of her new candles. I think these are limited edition in these jars. How gorgeous are they? This one smells kind of like angel perfume. It reminds me of like my great auntie, which is so funny, my little auntie Barbara. She's always worn like angel perfume my whole life, and that is kind of what it smells like. If anyone is wondering, this is the Cold Desert one. I'm just having a little cup of tea. I'm going to order myself some Deliveroo. Got these gorgeous little coasters at B&M, £2.50, literally so cute. Definitely not real rose quartz, but you know, they're cute anyway. The progress. It looks so good in here. Okay, so this is my current little sitch in the filming room. It's definitely still very bare. I'm getting like a big desk to go here where I can sit and like film makeup content and stuff. And I did originally get 2 of these bean bags. I found these via B&Q, by the way. I've had loads of questions about them already on Instagram and stuff, but I got 2 of them originally to go in the living room, but like I had one either side in here, and I just felt like they look so cute. So I'm not really sure like what I'm gonna do with them. Jack actually got me these dried flowers last year in the summer when I done my Glamify edit, and with dried flowers they last for like a year or more. So I'm super glad that I kept them because they're not cheap either, and they're absolutely gorgeous. I think they're like a gorgeous centerpiece. They was from MQ Flowers, which is in the Met Quarter in Liverpool. Let me just... hilarious. This brush, musty dusty crusty brush, like as you can see, I've not got really many places to put things such as this at the minute. But yeah, this is my other shelves, obviously looking super bare. And then I've just got my perfumes on this stand, which I actually got from Amazon, which is so good if you've got like a good few perfumes or anything like this where you want to like display them. I think it like fills the shelf out a little bit more rather than my perfumes being all in like one level. And now my job tonight is to start filling these drawers with this. So believe it or not, this is all like PR stuff that I've not opened, like brand new makeup that I've never tried. They are absolutely full to the brim, and that's actually not even all of it. So I'm just going to sit and go through this now, pick out any bits that I'm going to keep, and then sort of start putting stuff to one side which I will use for giveaways, give to charity, raffles, etc, etc. And I think I'm going to leave these in these bottom 3 drawers here. If anyone's wondering, this is like the Pax units from IKEA, but I feel like everyone knows what these are by now. You can pretty much design them yourself however like big or small you want them, and it actually fits perfect with like the shape of this room. I did also get like a light shade for this, which is the same as this one here. These were £18 each from B&M. I'll show you it now. That's the light shade there. So obviously I've got one of them up, but I've not put it on properly because it's too high up for me to do. So I'm waiting for Jack to do that. Like he can do that boring job for me. £18 from B&M, which is actually reasonably like good for a nice light shade like this, because I was looking even in like Dunelm, some of them £50–60 upwards. Absolutely ridiculous. Like I want my lights to look cute, but I don't know if I can justify it, especially for a room like this where there's 2. I fucking love B&M. I went yesterday, got myself a trolley. Friday night I was like fab, absolutely unreal. Elbow grease, get it in the trolley, Sephora spray, fucking put it in, flash wipes, obsessed, like just having an absolute ball. Buying like stupid shit to put in the fridge that I never would have bought before, but now I'm like, I've got my own fridge. So yeah, I will get mini eggs and I will get hummus and crackers. These are the things that I was looking forward to. And tomorrow I'm going to go thrifting. I'm really excited. I really want some nice antique frames. I'm looking to bring in a lot of things that aren't brand new looking. I don't want everything to look brand new. Obviously a lot of it is brand new, but then I've got like my vintage rugs and stuff like that. We are currently in an empty drawer. I've just ordered myself some food, and you know what, I've got half a bottle of wine and I think I'm gonna finish it because I'm just like in my element right now and I'm really like having a moment. I just want to draw on this TikTok that I've seen the other day, and it really like, it humbled me. I'm not gonna lie, it really brought me back to earth. Like, I have to be really honest, like this is a vulnerable thing for me to like open up about, but I've been struggling with losing the value of things in terms of like makeup. I don't have to buy things really much anymore, and I love makeup shopping, I love Superdrug, I love Boots, like I love any excuse to go in and buy a lip liner, but I just can't justify it these days because I simply do not need any more makeup. And I've seen this TikTok, right, and this product, I don't know if anyone's seen it. I'm sure me holding this up, if you've seen the video you'll know like the video that I'm going to mention. This is hard to admit and I don't want it to come across in like an ungrateful way, because it's not from an ungrateful place, but because it gets sent to me at such a disposable way, it's hard for it to keep the value that it would have had previously when I was younger, when I would have had to save to buy things, and I definitely wouldn't have as much makeup then as I had now and things like that, because it just comes every day in the post. It's very easy, and I'm pretty sure other like influencers or people who very luckily get things in PR will be able to agree that things just lose their value. And I seen this video and it really humbled me and brought me back down to earth, and it just gave me this minute of like, never take that for granted again, like what you've got, like never let it lose the value, never basically like lose the excitement that I had growing up as a teenager and up until this point about makeup. And basically, anyway, this video was a mum and she recorded her daughter. And she was like, it's really nice sometimes to just treat our kids. She was like, my daughter is amazing, like she does amazing in school, she's a fabulous big sister. And she walks up to her daughter and she's got this bag, and I was thinking, oh my god, like what's in the bag? I don't know what I thought it was going to be, but as she's walking up to her, it had like the name of like a beauty, it must have been like a beauty department store. I didn't recognize them. Right, my camera's just died and I have to finish telling the story, so I'm just pulling my phone out because otherwise I will not be like in the flow to continue telling the story. But basically it had the name of like, it must have been like a department store. I think it's called Mecca, which looking back on it now, I think that is an Australian like department store. And the girl obviously must have known like it's something from Mecca in the bag. I think it's called Mecca. And her mum's walking towards with the bag and her daughter's going, and she's welling up and she's like, no, like looking at her mum like, basically, I can't believe that you've like bought me this thing. And I was like, oh my god, like what is it? And like she opened it up and she looked in the bag and she goes, and she starts welling up. The girl's only about 13. She's going, no, and she's looking at her mum. And I was like, oh my god, what is it? It was this. And it really humbled me, I'm not gonna lie. Like this, it's from Sol de Janeiro, if you know the Brazilian bum bum cream. It's like the perfume that goes with it. And it's like, not that anything is about the price, but this, like I think I got this for free from like Look Fantastic or in like a beauty advent calendar. I've probably got another one of them somewhere that I also didn't pay for, and it just made me think like, I'm gonna cry thinking about it, because honestly, like as soon as I seen it, I was watching it on my phone and I went, oh my god. And I started crying because I was like right there with that little girl. And she stood up and she gave her mum a hug, and she was so happy that her mum had bought her this like tiny gift. Like it really brought me back to the fact that like, number one, gifts are not about how expensive they are. I've never been that type of person anyway. Definitely for me, like gifts are not about money, but I don't know what it was. I think it was just the fact that like I get these things so easily, and this is probably about £12.50. And this little girl was so happy, and that video just like really brought the excitement back to me. And now I'm here and I'm like looking at everything that I've got and I'm like, wow, like I'm so lucky. Can you imagine that little girl if I just said to her, you can have all of this, you can have everything that's in front of you, take what you want? She wouldn't know what to do with herself. And I was her age once and I felt like that. And if 13-year-old me got given all this makeup, I was like, oh, just take what you want from that. Like 13-year-old me that used to use my sister's hand-me-down makeup when she was finished with it, because I didn't have any money to buy my own, and my mum didn't particularly have a lot of money to just buy me lots of new makeup all the time. Crazy. So that was just a real moment of reflection for me. I just wanted to mention it, and this is before I've had a fucking wine. Oh my god, hi. We've had some home improvements since we last spoke. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's been 2 weeks. But like I keep saying, I just don't know how people are actually getting stuff done and like vlogging it. And also I've not vlogged for ages, so I'm quite like out of practice with the whole thing. But today at some point I'm gonna give you a little show around of like where things are up to so far. Still got no couch, so that's fab. I'm getting, you know, we are progressing, things are getting done. These drawers are getting filled today because this has just got me going out my mind. I'm not gonna lie, the thing they don't tell you about getting these packed drawers with the clear fronts is that they look so messy. Like, because obviously it's fine with this one, I've got all my Made by Mitchell at the front, but behind that it's chaos. It's all different brands of different cream blushes. This is such like a first world problem, but it's hard to get them to actually look like cohesive and nice and like matchy. So I'm not gonna lie, I've been putting that task off because I just know it's gonna annoy me, and part of me is regretting not just getting all like white fronts so that you can't see inside, but then I know that the unit looks nicer with like the glass. So I'm still in the process of like messing around with that. I'm just sitting down to film some content, but then I'm spending the whole day just like by myself today. I'm gonna go and get some more plants and stuff, and I do want to get a draft excluder, which is like so adult of me. But my front door, you get such a draft, like no matter how cozy I can like make the flat, it's still getting that draft, and like I really need to just get a draft excluder because I'm such a cold person. I feel cold terrible. I am actually just about to film a video of, if you're an OG, you'll probably remember this happening. Do you remember when I fainted? Like, I think it was last year now, it was like the Queen's Jubilee weekend. And I fainted in front of my mum and my boyfriend with my knickers around my ankles. Yeah, so I referenced that story on TikTok the other day, just like in passing conversation on a video, and someone was like, we need the story time with that. So I am gonna tell the in-depth start to fin story on TikTok. So that's coming if you are a TikTok girly too. That I am gonna go out, just have a look around some charity shops, because wait till I tell you and show you the stuff that I've thrifted. I've got this unbelievable unit for the living room which I'm going to style today. I'm going to go out today and try and source some fairy lights for it to like weave around the back, which will all make sense when you see it. But for now I just sort of check in. I'm a little bit pissed off now because the weather was absolutely unbelievable before my mum rang me and said it was 15 degrees. I thought, oh yeah, I'm going to go for a cute little hot girl walk, buy some plants, etc, etc, but now it looks like it's about to rain. So I've kind of got like wrapped up, but like not really. I just can't be bothered to wear a coat. Like I really don't want to have to wear a coat. I'm over it. I just feel like they ruin outfits. I'm not a girlie that can style coats well. Like I do not thrive in a coat. So I've gone for a leather jacket. I've gone for this sort of like layered situation with a cardi under a leather jacket, just some denim jeans and my big blanket scarf, because this is actually super, super cozy. I got this bag yesterday. I just wanted like a new crossbody bag, just like a casual one. This one was from Stradivarius. They had such cute stuff in. I actually got such nice little bits and bobs yesterday when I was in town, but also I thrifted these yesterday. No one could really see the vision, to be honest. Like no one could really see what I was going to do with these. I would have preferred if these two little ones at the front were like a bit bigger. I really just want to like style this wall a little bit, but I'm really into the sort of like floor aesthetic at the minute. Okay, so this is going well already. I've already thrifted something, but I'm not actually having to carry it because I'm going to pick it up on the way back. If not, they said they'll drop it off for me, which is so cute because it's not even something big. Like it's only like a little tray that I'm planning to put on top of a rug and put some books on. I feel like it's going to look really cute. I seen it like last week and I was like, it's cute, do I want it? And then I haven't stopped thinking about it. And I always think with like vintage stuff and like secondhand where there's like only one of them, if you go back and it's not there, like you weren't meant to have it. Like that's the whole magic of buying like secondhand and stuff. But I went back a week later and it was still there, so I got it and I'm really happy with it. It's super cute. I'll show you when I get home. Right, I've just got home. I was walking for so long, like literally I left the house 2 hours ago and literally walked. I went in loads of different charity shops. I didn't really find anything. There was some things, but they were like more expensive than what I was looking to spend. I did get that one little thing that I'd mentioned, but they are gonna drop it off for me, which is so nice. For now, I've just made a cup of tea. I'm just gonna watch some YouTube and chill. Right, this lighting is not really given, but I've just like looked at my makeup realistically, and given that I put it on at 11 o'clock this morning. It's now like 6 p.m. and this foundation has held up really well. It's the first time I've worn it properly. I've done it once for a video, like a comparison half and half thing, but then I wiped it straight off when I'd finished doing work. But today I actually put it on to film content and then ended up going out with my makeup on, obviously being for that huge walk, and it hasn't moved. Like, it's actually held up so good. And I was also just saying, I've just filmed like a TikTok wear test thing. I was just saying, I don't even think I put proper primer on today. I put e.l.f. Halo Glow on, which isn't really a primer, and then I didn't put any setting spray on. I also only used a little bit of pressed powder under my eyes. I didn't really do any like baking powder, any loose powder, nothing like that. So I am really impressed with that foundation, to be honest, just in case anyone was wondering, is it any good? Also, is it any different to the original chroma cover? If you don't know, this is actually chroma cover too, and then we've got the original chroma cover, which I love this one anyway, but this is more matte and it definitely dries on the skin much quicker than this. This one's got rosehip oil in and this one hasn't, so you do get a little bit longer with the new one in the silver bottle to blend and like work it into the skin. This is for my full glam matte queens. The coverage on them is exactly the same, but the finish is definitely a little bit more luminous with the new one, and I do genuinely see the difference on the skin. But given that this has been on since 11 o'clock, I really don't think that's done I think that's done amazing, to be honest, because I just thought I'd mention that in case anyone has seen it like floating around. It's kind of like having a little moment on TikTok at the minute. Right, it's actually not normal now. Like, I need to finish this vlog off. I've been in my apartment for like fucking about 6 weeks or something and I've still not finished this video. Let me show you my living room now. It's coming together nicely. It's still like a fucking mess, but I finally got my couch, and I feel like now is like the closing chapter of like, right, you moved in now, because the couch, I've been without a couch for like 5 weeks basically. It's here and the vibes are immaculate. Don't get me wrong, everything is still like just a little bit everywhere, but we are really getting somewhere with the vibe and the energy in here of a night when I've got like all my candles and little lights and stuff on. Super fucking cute. By the way, these, you know, like the fake lights from B&M, the fake candles, they're so nice. It's actually a joke. Like, they really do look like candles. You can change the colour as well. But I just thought, now I actually need to get a grip on myself and finish this vlog. I'm uploading this at the same time I'm filming this closing clip and like saying it to myself as like, girl, get your fucking shit together and upload the vlog. So I'm literally just here to say goodbye and round off the vlog. It's been super chatty and like bitty and stuff, but they're like my favourite vlogs to watch. I don't like, unpopular opinion, but I don't actually like the vlogs where people are doing like exciting things. Like, they're my favourite vlogs to watch are just the ones where people are at home doing shit, like stupid fucking things. You can have a little coffee, edit this video, it's getting fucking uploaded, and the girlies are gonna watch the vlog, because I know you've all been waiting for it, but you thought about doing a moving vlog. You thought about doing a moving vlog because I've been in here for about 81 years. No, I've just been withholding the footage. So thank you so much, and hopefully I will see you soon.